Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate you stopping by, guys. Guys, today is December the 9th of 2018. This is the first beer that I will have in about a week. On the 3rd of December, I had a heart attack. Not good. Had to go to the hospital and the rescue squad and ambulance and all that stuff, and had to have a stent put in my heart. So I haven't had any alcohol to drink since that. And a lot of things are going to change in my life. Diet's already changed, and I'm on like 7 different medications now. Got to go back to the cardiologist on the 18th. So all the beer reviews you have seen, I was about a week and a half ahead on the reviews when that happened. So just want to give everybody an update that the beer reviews are going to slow down for this guy. I'm only allowed myself, I haven't had any, I'm only allowed myself 1, maybe 2. And that's probably, that may change when I talk to the cardiologist on the 18th. They probably don't want me to have any, to be truthful about it, but and I really, to be honest, I haven't missed drinking beers. I haven't felt like it. Didn't want any, didn't care for any. But like I said, I've already changed my diet. I got to lose some weight, borderline diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a whole lot of things that I'm taking medications for now. So the days of having 3, maybe 4, and going on and having 3, maybe 4 the next day. I usually only have 2 or 3, but some days I did have 4. So those days are history, basically. So we're down to maybe 1, or down to 1, maybe 2. And I don't know if that's going to be every day. That may be a week. So it may come to a point where the beer reviews aren't posted every day. It's just the way it is. I want to stay around just a little bit longer. And if drinking beer is going to put me in the ground quicker, I'm going to slow down, and hopefully I won't have to quit, but it may happen, guys. Just want to give you a heads up before we get into this beer here. This is Kane Brewing Company. They're up in New Jersey. This is their Head High, which they're calling a New England IPA. And I didn't see New England written on the can anywhere, but Beer Advocate has got it listed as a New England IPA. Not a big beer, 6.5%. And that's another thing. A lot of the craft beers, once you start getting into the 8% and above, have a lot of calories. Another reason why I may not be doing, but maybe 1 a day or every other day or something like that, because I do need to lose some weight. This is probably this 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th different Kane Brewery beers that has been sent to me. And this was sent to me by my brother Rico. So Rico, thanks again, my friend, my brother. I think they do a pretty good job on what they produce. So hopefully this is their version of the New England style IPA. So we're going to find out here shortly what this is all about. So don't think there's anything else there. Let me jump over to Untappd. And that have a big long paragraph, and I don't want this to be a real long video, but I am going to read this. They have it at Untappd at 80 IBUs. Head High is our interpretation of American-style IPA. This beer is all about the hops. We use a blend of 5 different varieties, all grown in the Pacific Northwest. A small charge of Chinook and Columbus early in the boil adds a smooth bitterness. A majority of the hops are then added late in the kettle or post-fermentation to produce a beer that is heavy on hop flavor and aroma. The combination of Cascade, Centennial, Citra, and Columbus give Head High a noticeable grapefruit flavor with aromas of citrus, tropical fruit, and pine. Our house American ale yeast ferments to a dry finish that accentuates the use of imported Pilsner and lightly kilned crystal malt, resulting in Head High's straw color and crisp flavor. So what they're telling us is it's a light-colored beer. And if it's a New England style, it's going to be very hazy too, unfiltered. So that's all we need to talk about, guys. So Rico says on his little note here, basically the same thing I told you about the IBUs and the hop varieties. And he says it was $14 for a 4-pack, and the date's on the bottom of the can. And they said it was canned on 11/6/18. So that's all we need to talk about. So we're going to stop talking. Like I said, first beer I've had in about a week. So into the glass we go. And I want to thank everybody that has sent well wishes, that follow me on Facebook, and I do appreciate it. Hospitals suck out loud. That was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. I think I got about 3 hours sleep in 2 days I was there. Food was horrible. The person I was in the room with, I ain't going to go into that. Now that is a very light colored, and it is not cloudy. This definitely looks like a filtered beer, so I would not call this a New England style IPA like Beer Habit is calling it. So, doesn't look like it to me, so I would not put it in that category. Nice finger of head. Good looking beer. To the nose we go. A lot of hop presence. Pine, grapefruit. Maybe a little pineapple and oranges. Maybe some tropical fruit notes. Smells very nice, guys. It really does. Now, I didn't get it all out of the can in this original pour. I would not think it would cloud it up to a New England style with that bottom end pour in it. Looking at what I've got here, that would be some massive settling going on. So let's give it a whirl, see what we got. Put some beer to the lips. It's been a while. Cheers. Cheers, Rico. Very pleasant. Nice hot profile. Very smooth. Alcohol is super well hidden. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Well, before I go off camera, I am going to swirl this around a little bit and get the back end pour in there and see if it clouds it up. Has a slight chill haze on it, but definitely not into the New England style category as far as unfiltered, hazy, look like orange juice looking beer. This is not in that category whatsoever. So, Beer Advocate. And as we find, I've got a lot of subscribers say, "Oh, they're just quit going to Beer Advocate." Yeah, it's almost that time, I'd say. A lot of their information is wrong, or they don't differentiate between years for different batches on the beers like Untapped does. So, yeah, you just have to take their information with a grain of salt because half the time it's incorrect. So, well, let me sip on this and let her taste it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on this thing probably 45 minutes or so. I drank this one fairly slow. It is definitely up to room temperature very nicely, seeing it's left on the glass. Date on the bottom of the can. ABV is on the can. I find it fairly tasty. I mean, it's not world class or anything like that. It's not blowing my hair back or my socks off. But I find it very enjoyable. It's a little below the ABV that I'd used to normally buy, 7% or bigger, 6.6%, pretty close. very tasty. I mean, I can't think of a single derogatory thing that I would say about the beer. I don't know why Beer Advocate has it listed as a New England style, which it is not. So just another example of them having their head up their butt. Imagine that. Let's do the final chug here, guys. Decent beer. Like I said, not blowing my hair back or my socks off or anything. Probably going to go a little against the grade because I try to grade it for what it is. It doesn't say New England on the can anywhere. So I think it's a decent example of an IPA. Using all the Northwest hops, had a very nice hop aroma and flavor. So very enjoyable. Other than being just a little bit below the ABV scale that I'd normally buy, I would probably buy this beer if it was available here. So, for me, guys, I'm gonna give it 8, A minus. 92 for me on this one. And what I mean by going against the scale, Beer Advocate has it listed. Well, actually, they've got it at 8.26, which is in their bottom of their A scale, borderline between their A minus and their A scale. But Untapped has it listed as 3.97, which is top of their B plus, kicking on the door on their A minus grade. So, it's split between those two. The guys at Beer Advocate think it's a little better than the people there at Untapped. And I'm right there in between those two. So, don't think I would quite go to the 4.26, but 92 is a decent grade for this beer, in my humble, honest opinion. So if you've had this one from Kane Brewing, this is their Head High IPA. Let me know what you think, guys. And I apologize if this video was a little longer with all the personal problems that I was telling everybody about. But I wanted to get that out, guys, because I'm not sure what's going to happen down the road. So with that being said, let's go see what's in the fridge till we meet again.